For that, and as you know, it is not just the presidential election that will be decided next Tuesday.
No, most certainly not. We'll be deciding federal and state elections down to the school board. So obviously this means there's a lot at stake locally as well. Paul Nelson joins us now live in the newsroom with more on what we can expect during this final week of campaigning. Paul, what are political experts saying about these races?
Well, it's unlikely much will change at all at the top of the ticket, Kristen. Experts say people who haven't voted yet probably know who they're going to vote for by now. But for down ticket races, there are a lot more unknowns, meaning some voters are doing some last-minute homework. It might be a week until the election, but don't expect a lot of changes coming out of the presidential campaigns. At this point, it's less about gaining voters as it is about motivating the bases to head to the polls.
I think people have either decided that they're not going to participate, and that's going to be kind of a notable number this year. But of the nonpartisans, they've made up their minds.
That could trickle down to the Senate race between Joe Heck and Catherine Cortez Masto. There are more Democrats in Nevada than Republicans, so a lot depends on the blue column.
Heck will benefit from a loss of enthusiasm on the Democratic side, and Masto will benefit from a growth in the enthusiasm supporting Hillary Clinton.
The state legislature could look a lot different too. The Democrats are expected to take back the majority in the Assembly, while the Senate could go either way.
The understanding is the makeup, the composition of the state Assembly and the state Senate will greatly decide the success or failure of the governor's last session.
When it comes to local elections, voters might have a little more research to do. While many believe the county commission, city council, and school board may have more of an impact than the federal elections, they're often overshadowed and don't get as much visibility.
And it's very hard for anyone else to be noticed because the incredible focus, all of the money, all of the advertising, all of the star power that presidential campaigns bring to a state like Nevada make it very hard if you're a down-ticket candidate.
And Locken says many Americans don't even know for sure if they're going to vote until about a week away from the elections, so there could still be some last-minute decisions. Now, we've also seen a lot of twists and turns in this presidential race, so we could still have time for a few more. Covering campaign 2016 live in the newsroom, Paul Nelson, Channel 2 News.
And stay with Channel 2 News and CBS News for continuing coverage of campaign 2016 through election night.